My name is Khannia. I am 24 years old and I've been dancing since I was 8.
My name is Lath and I'm 27 and I've been dancing since I was 12.
And how did you begin dancing?
At the age of 8, I live in this apartment complex and our neighbors, they dance. And so my older sister got introduced to it through them, and so we went to UCC, the United Cambodian Community Center, where Nakuso Colleen, the founder of our Khmer Arts Academy now, she was teaching dance, and there was live band, there was live singing, choreography right in front of my face, and learning how to do costumes and stuff. And I, as a kid, you don't grasp it all.
Right.
After a year, we really enjoyed it, but my mom kind of wanted us not to dance and focus on school. I almost didn't have the opportunity to dance again, right? Through that language barrier, I wanted to show them that I'm Khmer, because every day my dad was like, you're an American kid, you're just an American kid, and so that's what really made me want to dance even more, because I was learning how to speak, I was learning how to respect my elders, respect my friends, and just learning my culture, and so I can go back home and be like, I'm Cambodian, so.
Growing up here has a big effect with the American, and that's why your dad calls you American instead of Cambodian.
Yeah.
And how about you?
I remember watching these performances, and I just kind of fell in love with just the beauty of everything, even at a young age. And like I wanted to be a princess because most of them, they were dressed in the royal regalia and they looked like princesses, but I never had the courage to ask if I could dance. And also with having flexible fingers, people realized or noticed my fingers right away, and they're just like, oh, you should dance. So it wasn't until when I was 12 was when I met someone who was currently dancing at her academy, was kind of like how I joined, because she kind of took me there. And when I was little, it was just more about like, learning to dance. But as I grew up, my purpose for dance started to change.
You mentioned earlier that as you grew older, your purpose for dancing changed. Can you explain a little bit of that?
Starting off as a young dancer, you just kind of learned dance, and you get dressed up and you perform. But as I got older, I learned my culture. When you grow up here, your parents kind of promote being Americanized and assimilating to the culture, because being American is what will make you successful.
Right.
Even though they encourage that, but at the end of the day, if you don't speak the language, if you don't know anything, it's like, main kon Khmer, you're not a Khmer kid. So this was just kind of like, my way to connect with my heritage, and in a way to share with that, the generation that went through the Khmer Rouge, that we're here and we're not gonna forget that we're Khmer, going Khmer. So it's more about preserving the art. And then as I grew older and became an instructor, now it's to pass it down to our kids and to teach them how to love their culture and to love who they are, and to be proud.
What are some things that throughout your experience you see now that you wish you want to give advice to your students?
I just want them to expose themselves to the world around them and to their culture, to educate themselves and to reach for that, be proactive about educating themselves about their heritage and their culture, because yesterday of our students came, and she shared with me, because when we teach dance, we have to teach language, we have to teach the songs and the lyrics so that they understand our cues. But our students today they come from a generation where they don't speak Khmer at home anymore, right? And so she told me that, I asked her, what does bopa mean? And she's like, flower. And I'm like, when did you know that before you came here or after? She said, I didn't learn that till I came here. So, yesterday I was sharing with Mia, like, I'm recognizing the youth that we're catering to, the youth that we're serving and teaching now. And so, I want to have more conversations with them, but for them to be in the space, it's just please expose yourself to art, to the world around you, and to really educate yourself, because that's your greatest blessing, is what you can do for yourself. Khmer dance is a self-discipline. Our teachers can only touch us so much and mold us so much. If you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it, right? You're not going to build that self-discipline and really here, in order to become a great dancer, is you have to do it yourself. And so, just to expose themselves to who they are and their identity, and embrace it, be proud.
As instructors, what is one goal that you both have for Khmer Arts Academy in the future?
For our students to be able to present their roots and shoots performances and productions. These are dances that they're creating themselves, choreography, music, lyrics, costume, makeup. They're doing the whole shebang on their own, and it's so important that the generation from this time is making new work that's relevant to them.
So my ultimate goal for Khmer Arts is to actually grow the space into more like a cultural center, a healing center, where we can work with the elderly, and I want to have a space where it helps everyone heal, because their PTSD doesn't only affect them, but it passes down to us.
I think that's really beautiful. I think that right there is your start. Knowing what you want is your start there, and having the organization already together is a really good start. So I want to appreciate both of you for your time. It's really beautiful to see, especially the younger ones, being able to come here and dance and keep the culture alive, and I appreciate both of you for your time and your efforts and services towards the Cambodian community.
Satu.
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 Một rõm chia môi nâng nhom